I think we're back? Page. Alright, it looks like we're back. Then let me help. Well, it appears some beast to appear in before him. That soldier wouldn't flee. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Oh, time to challenge the soldier. I wasn't prepared for monsters.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next?
Hello, Marshall. How are you, my friend? That was so weird. Just like literally everything froze.
Let my arrow fly and true. What next?
How are you doing this evening, my friend?
Visits me. Let my arrow fly and
I think I'll save my other base and just get this nerd with Lind.
What next? Let my arrow fly and true. Coming, if that holding back nothing. Let the hunt begin.
Yes. How dare you, computer? Don't worry, Marshall. The cooldown's only a few minutes. That one's especially loud, so I put it on like a relatively long cooldown. Get wrecked, Nathan's guard. Rendering lag. Don't mind me, I'm just like... You have no network drop frames. And we're only skipping like a relatively small percent due to rendering lag. Everything's doing great. Very good. Ah, monster in the middle of town! No problemos, maybe? Thank you so much for your luck! Also, fuck those people. How dare they? They better be paying you to do their work. Or at least getting you a cup of coffee. Here, have some hard hands. Hey, where are you going? I paid good money for you. There's a run problem I have with lumbar support pillows on gamer chairs. They always make my fucking shirt right up. Why? Why would you do this to me? I just want to support my lumbar. I'm a gay. Most of the time I sit terribly. Like, even now I have a fucking leg folded up underneath me. Merciless Lucifer. Grrr. Hagen! Where have you been? You left so sudden I had no tidings of neither of you since. Where is your master, Hagen? Where's Sonata? Papa Nata. Thou must be Natalia. I need speaking with thee. Oh, and who might you be?
Greetings.
I am Zanata's apprentice. I have travelled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
Is apprentice, you say? Then you must be Hanid. I've heard of ye. So, Master spake of me. I said you were a fine young huntress and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To raise in others whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like Master. Ha ha ha! Aye, he's a good man, but as guileless as a beet.
So then,
Guileless, yes. Fatuous, also. With a weakness for wine and dice. Cat, I have a weakness for you. And yet he is honest and noble, and handleth a bow with the best of them.
'tis true.
Aye, ye speak the truth there. So, where is the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far. Alas.
The truth is,
Hagen returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of Master. What? Good gods, has something happened to the man? I was hoping that thou couldst help me answer that. I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell ye all I know.
forgive me.
Can we talk in at thine home? Let me carry some of that.
Thank you.
Oh, why thank ye. I wish there was more I could tell ye. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest, out on the hills yonder. Then, nothing.
Perchance.
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. He'd disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks and the weeks to... I beg thee forgivest my bluntness, but how didst thou know him? Oh, it's so hard to speak as Hanit. My husband died not so long ago. Zanata was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service of the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and, well, they shared a love of hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, started calling from time to time. I appreciated the company, truth be told.
Understood.
Oh. I'm embarrassing you, dear. I suppose he's like a father to you.
Hmm.
He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, and raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he did so because he wanted to pass us his knowledge, the hunting lore that he learned from his own ancestors.
So,
But yes, to me, he is like a father I never had.
oh,
You must be worried sick, him being gone so long with no word. I am. Thank thee for thine help, but now I must make my leave. I'm going to the forest. Surely the trail is cold by now.
well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
Yes.
I will. May I ask you one favour? When thou next seest him, dost not tell him what I said today.
Oh,
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see where the harm is.
ugh.
He would never let me live it down. Doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who would tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, thee. So, Masters and Arthurs, like a father to you. You know, I was talking about my own father the other day. And? He once got so angry at me, I decided to run away from home. I ate some sugar from his stores, you see. I don't see why that was so bad. We had plenty after all. Anyhow, the next day I came slinking back, my belly rumbling. Sure enough, Pa was waiting for me with a big bowl of sugar he said was my dinner. You can bet I begged for his forgiveness then. Your father sounded like That's a horrible fucking punishment. That would be terrible for her teeth. That's not that. Papa Tressa, look, listen. If you need to do ironic punishments, you probably should have had her hauling that sugar instead of eating it. I agree. It'd be like, bleh. Your father sounded like a good man. It was probably like raw sugar as well, considering the weird medieval setting. You're worried, aren't you? About Master Sonata, I mean. Well, you shouldn't be. It'll turn out all right in the end. Just you see. Thanks be to thee, Tracer. Ooh. Well, there's an exclamation point behind this man. So we might provoke him.
Scannest thou against me, then be hunted. What Let the hunt begin.
Let's move this like up here. Hello and welcome to Little Berry X.
Coming, if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest.
What do you do? Oh. Oh, that's good. Oh wait, no.
Let my arrow fly in true.
That's not good in 1v1. Let's double stab. He probably has like 30 or 40k health.
What next?
Kindly, please continue to sweep him, Lind.
What next? Let my arrow fly in true. Let my arrow fly in true. Holding back nothing.
What about a treant?
Listen to me. Let the hunt begin.
I'll get blinded, nerd. Blinded by the treant.
Fly in true. Let my arrow fly in true.
We have to stay like above 1,000.
Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow fly in true. Holding back nothing.
What do you do? Like 3,000? Eh.
Letting my arrow fly in true. This will help. Letting the hunt. Coming, if thou darest. Letting the hunt begin. Coming, if thou
Thing is, he's in the red. Very good. All right, let's use up this
the hunt. Holding back nothing.
last werewolf.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Nice. Ooh. New weapons for sale. That doesn't help me very much. Inventory. Let's see if that axe is any good. Well, this axe is better. Alright, let's continue on with the quest. Ooh. A rockfall and no way round. But this is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say one, maybe 2 moons ago. Grrr.
So then,
Thou rememberest this place? Is this where thou leftest him? Shh, I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou hastn't all the way to the village for help. Thou didst not betrayest him, Hagen. Thou wilt turning back and searching for another path. There is no way past this rock slide. That much is certain. Listen, my girl, hunting isn't all about sticking arrows into a monster's side. Sometimes the land settleth itself against thee, and nature herself. Fickle old sow that she is. Hey, you say what you want about Whoopi Goldberg, but don't you say that she's a fickle old sow. Ooh, we'll have words. Guys, fun fact, if you ever watched the Captain Planet series, Gaia was voiced by Whoopi Goldberg. But always remembering to stop and take in the air. Lookest around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fightest her.
just so.
Instead, turnst the lay of the land in thy favour. The creatures of this forest must have found a way past, less than a search for their trail.
This bodeth ill.
Hagen, Lind, to my side. I got a ticket for the long way around. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like, what is it? Some sweet company. Provoke the mysterious wood creature. What? How? Oh, there we go. That's a tree. Game? Are you alright?
Come in then, if this beest thy will.
Oh. Oh, that's a big tree.
Letting my arrow fly in truth.
Are you weak to staffs? No.
The hunt's beginning. What next? Holding back nothing.
Let's do one of these. Also, let's go up here real quick in the yellow. Holy moly, Khan! What is okay, my friend? Welcome in, you amazing human. weak to bows. It goes pretty alright. Alright, well, we'll call this guy in and make him dead. Very good. Hell yeah.
Thou didst fight with courage.
This is Little Barry X. Marshall summoned them. Ooh, some travel banter.
Well, I'll be damned.
So, you know where to go next? Yes, from the moment I saw the landslide. Because, like, the fabric is velvety? Kind of, and there's just, like, a lot of friction. Also, like, I'm not really moving my head a lot. Yeah. Like, it comes right off. From the moment I saw the landslide. Impressive. Well, see? Just like that. And now it's just keeping a very still head, mostly. Impressive, though I guess a hunter's most at home in the woods, eh? Thanks be to my training, my master hath taught me well. I hear there's no fiend he couldn't slay. As a hunter he is without peer, but... When he ventureth into town he is too easily tempted by the alehouse and games of chance. He lacketh anything resembling discipline. Sounds to me like you're being a bit harsh on him. Harsh? However so. Even the best of men fall prey to the temptations of the city. So it is truly more fearsome than the deepest of forest. Yep. How are you for health, Annette? You need a healing. There you go. Cool spell though.
I'll make this quick.
Y'all are dead.
This hard day. Don't start things you can't finish.
Ooh, Hanet's actually catching up to the rest of the party. That's Poggies. Deep into the speck of wood. But yeah, how are you doing, Carmody? It's been a hot minute. I see you always like doing car shit on your Instagram stories. Ooh, can we go this way somehow? I saw a treasure chest.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
That's Warmaster sword.
Ignis Arte.
Oh hell yeah, that is great to hear. Ah, we found it. Ooh, it's a Therion chest. Oh, it's a fire amulet. Poggies.
Now, letting us hunting.
Ignis Arte. Where's the nearest tavern?
Essentially, while we're just like running around, I'm gonna keep Therion in his current condition. Whereas there's another skill we could equip to him that makes his spells cost double and deals more damage, which we can probably use during like a boss fight. But that's why the reason why we have Tressa, really. Oh, that's not the way to go.
Now, let us hunt.
Ignis Arc. Don't start things you can't finish.
Ooh, another secret.
I'll make this quick.
You probably will, Therion. Where's your axe there? You just use it over there.
My turn.
See, the problem with Tressa in wild battles is, she's a 1v1 battler with her current skill setup.
Ignis Arc.
So we just kind of have to wait till Therion gets his turn to blow everyone up. Because the way the Rune Lord talent works is like, we go over here. She could probably learn this thing, not that she'll use it. Is that you activate one of these elemental runes, and then after you do a weapon attack, it's just like a whole bunch of elemental damage follows. And by a whole bunch, I mean, like, I literally had to train her up to warrior level 4 skill so she could get, like, the ability to deal more than 10,000 damage.
Out of my way. Ignis Arc. And that's that.
Let's just follow the path, I guess.
Now, let us hunt him.
Ignis Arc. Don't start things you can't finish.
Just like real quick, inventory. You, sir, need a plum.
I see.
A battle was fought here. But it was not beast versus beast. The destruction lieth only on one side of the field. Here, the rocks are marked with, yes, nicks made by steel weapons. Faded footprints, too. The signs of men. Fuck humans, little berry. You go sit up here for now. Just like peek in from the corner of the screen. This fletching! There is no mistaking it. This is one of Master's arrows. He was among those who fought here. Was his foe this red eye? The trail continueth further into the woods. We must follow it. Ooh. Ooh, the Lord of the Forest. He looks spooky as fuck. The Lord of the Forest is in a foul temper, I see. It cometh.
Cometh, if this beest thy will.
Now, I assume he's weak to fire. But we are 100% just going to check. Uh, Lord of the Forest. Oh, he has like 3 phases, but weak to fire through all of them. That's definitely not a deer.
Ignis Ardent.
So we equip you with Rune Lord Fire. Oh, I forgot to say what weapons we can use. This looks like swords and axes.
The dog bite hard.
All right, so we need to Starseed. Actually, no. Let's concoct a purifying dust of pomegranate for everyone.
What next? Holding back nothing.
Can we capture him? Oh, untamable.
The dog bite hard.
Let's do this.
Oh, wrong one. More Ignis idea.
And that's that.
Therion 2 is also capable of doing a shit ton of damage. Considering, like, what are we, 20 levels above this area? I'm not surprised that went that fast.
This was not the red eye that Master sought.
Oh.
Which meaneth our true quarry lieth deeper within the forest.
Ooh. Ooh, excuse me.
Master, but frozen, petrified in stone. What unholy thing happened?
Oh no. I see it too, Hagen.
Another of Master's arrows. Did this fate befall him even as he drew his bow?
Oh, that's so sad. Like, petrification creeping through his body. And he fires off this.
To whomever readest this, like as not, thou foundest this next to a stone figure.
Can we get an F for the Zanata?
In the flesh, so to speak. I was commissioned by the Knights Ardent to hunt in the beast they call an Red Eye. A beast that hath left me in this unfortunate state.
Oh no. Is Red Eye a Medusa?
Is the ability to petrify. Already my feet have turned to solid rock.
That's no good. You don't want that.
This message before the curse overtaketh me completely. In a village called Still Snow, there is a seer by the name of Susanna.
Oh, we're off to Still Snow.
Surely she shall knoweth what to done about this petrification. It is a faint hope, but the only one that remaineth to me.
Excuse me.
This beast cannot be allowed to run amok. It is far too dangerous, too savage.
True. Does anyone want a cookie? Cat? Cookie? I forgive you.
The old fool, even as he was turning to stone.
Hmm.
So thou wilt stay and watchest over him. That is good. I will seek out this seer Susanna, and pray she knoweth a way to break in the curse.
Hmm.
Fearest not, master. We will save you. Of this I swear.
Holy moly! Alejandro runs with the raid! Cinnamon, welcome in! Hello, Alejandro, and everybody from your community!
I should first return to
Hi, I'm Barry.
tell her what we have found.
I'm currently eating a cookie right now. But welcome in. Okay, so we need to go to Still Snow. I think this is Squeenix. I have played both Bravely Default, Bravely Second, and Bravely Default 2, so yes. Anyway, those of you that don't know me, I'm Barry. We play a lot of JRPGs here. Honk as heck. Thank you for that compliment, Cinnamon. You don't have to censor yourself, Alejandro. We have that 18 plus for a reason, because I fucking swear all the time. Oh, we have to go down here and talk to the lady. We can turn it up just a little bit if you want. Because this game's like biggest sell, not gonna lie, is its music. No, we do need to go into here.
It's good to see you.
Oh, there you are, dear. Well, did you find him? How were your... I assume you were, whoop. Ooh, Super Mario 64. We just casual or fast? We did. However...
What?
The beast turned him to stone? 16 stars? Ooh. Excuse me. Look, just because you're a newbie doesn't mean that you'll always be a newbie. If his letter spake through, then yes. Hmm. I will begin by finding a seer called Susanna. Oh heck, I have no water. Yeah, so we play a lot of JRPGs here as opposed to going fast because I don't have the fingies to go fast. In hunting, thou must never abandon the chase. Master taught me this. If I am to truly call myself his apprentice, I must see this hunt through to the very end.
Oh?
Indeed.
'Tis true.
Cyrus. I resonate deeply with Cyrus's character. It's a queer thing.
Hmm?
Exactly what Cinnamon said. Any PB is still a PB. What is? You and Zanata are different in so many ways, yet at times like this, your eyes glitter in the same way. You both have the same steel inside you, and when you set your mind to something,
Truly.
is that so? Aye, I reckon it is. Almost like a father and daughter, you might say.
Oh?
Now, who could that be? If you'll excuse me. Grrr. Hmm. Someone thou knowest, girl? Ooh.
Indeed.
I thought I recognized that mule. It's Eliza, our Knight Ardante friend. What art thou doing here?
It's like this.
We had no word from Zanata for weeks. I came to find him. In his most recent missive, he said he was coming to this town in pursuit of the beast.
I see.
'Twas the last I heard from him as well. Whatever has happened here? You must tell me all you know. Girl. Girl, calm down. Of course we will.
God's a mercy for a hunter of Zanta's skill to succumb. I would hear all thou knowest about this red-eye. I fear I know very little. Nothing even. The Knights Ardant simply bid me hire Zanta. They told me nothing more.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But it is clear they must have known the danger.
Then why send one man to face the monster alone?
Not any man. So great was the peril, they could turn to no one else.
Sag.
On the hunt, no one could match his speed, his guile.
True. And yet, he's turned to stone, chat. He is
They had set
turned
out
to stone.
He would have squandered his strength just to keep them alive, or so they said.
It is true. Our village wanteth not for skilled hunters, but even the best of them would only get in his way. The
True
knight's
that.
judgment was correct.
It's fine. War Master
Even so,
Penit is on the chase now.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, yes. It is the same for me. By sending one man alone, we declared to the world our own weakness. Now it falls to me to hunt red.
That's some toxic masculinity right there, Eliza. You alright? You on the tea as well?
Hunt it. You have another duty. You must go and find the seer.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. I was already gonna do that.
His command before the curse overtook him. I will find the means to free him of it. I must.
No, I didn't. I don't think I've played any of the Dragon Quest games, but I do hear good things about
such
them.
capable friends.
My skill in the hunt is hardly the measure of his, but he needs me, and I will do what I can.
Just like pick him up and bring him to the village.
Countless times Zanta has lent me his strength and courage. Now it is time to give of mine. I shall send word if I learn more of this red-eye.
Thank thee. Fearing not, we will save him, master.
True. Head west out of town. Go west. We have got to leave the town. Go west. Oh, we went north instead. With this graphics, and it looks beautiful. I totally recommend 1 or 2. Oh, can we go? Hello? This is not the. There we go. Those are where we need to go.
Haunted, wait.
I'll definitely consider it. Right now, I'm kind of saving up for a new computer, so I can't really buy any new games.
I'm so glad I caught you. Here, this is for your journey.
Ooh, a present from the lady.
There was no need for thee to.
It's a trifle compared to what you and Eliza are doing. Zonta was a good friend to me after my husband passed away and all.
They totally fucked. They were doing the nasty.
No monsters like you two.
I'm sure you've wrangled a snake or two in your time, young lady.
So the least I can do is help you on your journey. Let me do that much at least.
Of course.
Of course. Thank thee for the gift.
And one more thing.
Oh, one more.
Promise
One more thing.
now, will ya?
Of course not.
I will be cautious. After all, I'll be of no use to Master if I get myself killed.
Exactly. Good luck to you, Haunted.
Thank thee. I promise that I will return, and Master with me.
Oggy woggy. And thus a night leaves stone guard behind her. No problemo! Thank you again for the raid, my friend. Good luck with food. A new quest to save Xanta from his petrified fate. She must find the seer Susanna, named in Xanta's last message. Though it be but a glimmer, it is hope nonetheless. And so she sets out for the Frostlands and the village of Still Snow. It would seem that her journey has only just begun. That's right, there's 2 more chapters to go. Oh, Poggies.
Howdy.
Hey, Hanit. Hunting ain't an easy life, is it? I am still but apprentice, and not a hunter true. Tell me, is your master a good man? Mine is. Well, he's not my master per se, just someone I look up to more than anyone. Haven't met him in years. Still, if I knew who he was in danger. Even vicious fiends couldn't stop me from rushing to his aid. Sorry, just saying. I think I know how you feel is all. Anyway, just remember, I'm here to fix up any wounds you suffer along the way. And so you don't have to hold anything back in your quest to save them. What's the matter? I was merely waiting for my turn to speak. And now that it has come, allow me to thank thee from the bottom of mine heart. Alright, chat, real quick. Before we continue on with the story of Hanid, it's coffee time. I'm just gonna, real quick, remove those pre-rolls. With an ad, feel free to take this time to stand up and stretch and get some water, because I know you all have been sitting down for a while. Keep her return, mother heckers. Alright, to Still Snow. Which is up here somewhere? There we go.
If I'm too much, go find less. If I'm too much, find less.
Hello, James, my friend. Welcome in. How are you doing? Anyway, now we have honey in our coffee. Oh, hell yeah. That is... Excuse me, chat. There you go. So good to hear. Ooh. I wish you the best of luck with that.
Oh,
By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. Are you quite enjoying yourself, Lind? What is it, Lind? 'Tis not like thee to frolic in as a kitten. But then, thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee, arriving in this white wasteland is a homecoming. True. Meow. Harvey, I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big afore. It doesn't bite, does it?
cheerily.
Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She is a gentle creature. She will doeth thee no harm. She's yours? Funny thought of pet to have, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then. Excuse me? Are you alright, rubbish? Aye. Her fur is so soft. And warm, too.
So,
Tell me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady?
oh yes.
Oh, the old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
I see. And where might I find her? See that house with the red roof over yonder? That's definitely not a witchy house. Ah, yes, I do. That's the old witch's place. Thank you, children. Oh, of course! Say hello to the witch for us!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Oh,
Enjoyest the attention, didst thou? Best coming with me then, before they returnin with more friends. Oh heck, I forgot to grab my water. Ooh. Have I... Oh, Sir Miles. Oh, do we have to beat Miles in a battle? We'll do that later. Continue with the story. Ooh, is this an angry mob out the front of the Sears house? What is this crowd? Like, coffee is mostly water.
Listen up.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door!
A pox on 'em.
God's teeth, men, get out of my way!
Tja,
Huh?
what the?
You wretched whoreson! Apologize at once! No!
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of old Alec. He won't talk none.
Honestly,
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Nay, it's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
tja,
Ah! I guess we're going to have to convince this man that we need to,
oh, ho.
get in. Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noticed.
True thing.
The name's Alec. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
Aye.
Saved his life, didn't she? And he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their futures told. Fame didn't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doesn't not refuse every visitor.
Right.
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. That's some real Cassandra bullshit right there. Ilak turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then, a fool tries to get rough with Ilak, but oft as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble. Oof. That's a bit dire.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove it more difficult. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple "pretty please" isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. I wonder if the stubborn oaf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them after all. Even thou, Therion? Ha! Since when are we talking about me? Aha! So thou dost. If you're going to be like this, you can forget about my help. Mine apologies, we were discussing the bodyguard. Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my share of big burly types who are spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest. Oh, excuse me. No promises that this one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? 'Tis curious advice, but I shall consider in it. I mean, look, this is Hanat's path. It's very obvious this was the only way we were going to get through, but I'm going to try and talk to him first.
Greetings.
I have business with Susanna. Ah. But thou sayest nothing, and thou wilt not listen either. Then I have no choice. We tried the polite way, now we try the impolite way.
Letten us beginning. Come in, if thou darest.
Ooh, weakness spheres. Good, good, good.
Come in, if thou darest.
Mm-hmm.
Come in, if thou darest. Letten the hunt begin. Come in, if thou darest.
I should have boosted that last turn.
Come in, if thou darest.
All of the people you provoke are just like normal human size.
What? Holding back nothing. Come in, if thou darest. What next?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd taken up half the screen.
Letten my arrow Letten my arrow
And we can just like keep on lending. Get those mashers!
Letten the hunt begin. I will not be the what next?
Honestly, I should probably teach her a few levels in Dancer so she learns counterattack for these fights.
What next? Come what next? Come in, if thou darest.
I really didn't want to have to do this to you, sir, but like, you gave me no choice.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oops.
Lessen the hunt begin.
He's dead, Jim.
The hunt endeth.
I'm sorry, sir. Beep. Is a man grown, but still a boy within.
But still a boy
Oh, very good. She's speaking for us.
Be a dear, Hannett, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log.
She is a seer after all, honey.
Thou knowest my name. That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye.
Ooh.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Ooh.
Poppycock?
What a wonderful world.
A hunter
Word.
from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age,
True.
snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear.
Social engineering is poggers as fuck.
The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details.
See, chat?
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end.
This is really bugging me.
Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
No.
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee.
Poggers.
If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Hey.
Fair befall you, that Xanta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
Yes. Gesundheit.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
Ooh, there is a way.
In truth,
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
Mm-hmm.
if there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman.
Oh.
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that.
Hey.
That's so, my dear.
It is.
Agreed.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh,
Ooh.
and that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Guess we have to fuck up the red eye.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet.
Ooh.
Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master.
I guess.
What good will you be to him then?
But I must.
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's
Ooh. True, true.
Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Nope, but I do have an apothecary in my party.
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast should be effective against red-eye as well.
Hoggy.
Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail.
I
Know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts.
No, we'll be fine.
You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, my lady.
Tis my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Zanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now.
No.
And what kind of grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
True.
Master and I are both in thy debt.
To the north. Radio. Woo. Who's a big bear then?
Rain and arrows up on
My turn. Tonight, River.
Get zapped.
Nearest tavern.
Ooh, Essence of Plum is good. We don't have a lot of that. I see a chest to loot.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Oh shit, Therion doesn't have enough magic.
I appreciate it. Really. All right.
This is fine, we can... Starships were meant to fly, hands up and touch the sky. Can't stop, I feel so fly. Let's do this one more time.
Ignis Arctic. And that's that.
Into the thick of it.
Let's see what you got. Ignis Arctic. Where's the nearest tavern?
Back in town, Therion, but we're not going there for a while. Grim whiteness as far as the eye can see. 'Tis colder here too. The wind cutteth to the bone.
Come on.
This way.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest, but be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path secret. So thou dost speaking, as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that more people in this world followeth the same principle. Go carefully. I have not seen Savannah look so happy for many a year. Like, you have literally nothing to worry about you. I promise you, I have fought several things worse than whatever's in the middle of this forest. Pray return safely, that you may bring her more joy. I promise thee.
Thou hast my thanks.
I owe her that much, and more. I will prevail.
Whoa!
Would you look at that? Snow and ice as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, don't you think? It is indeed. I have roamed far and wide on the hunt, but never beheld such a place as this. The snows are like silk wedding gowns, but even softer and whiter, and more beautiful. A silk gown? Tell me, Tressa, couldst thou place in a price on this scene? Of course not, silly. As much as I'd like to take it home with me, a sight like this can't be brought. Not with the technology of these times. There's not enough room in anyone's bag for a treasure like this. Indeed, I dare say thou art right. Unlike paints and shit would freeze. Alright, so we have to go deep into the forest.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, those owls are really fucking pretty.
The stars fall. My turn. Where's the nearest tavern?
Actually, I think it might be support skills. Alright, I think what we do, we go over here. We equip you as Scholar. This is Alphen's our HM slave. Like, learn skills. Let me get back to jobs. Darcy. Equipment. Rune glaive. Ooh. Nice. Oh, something down there. Turn right.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Here we go.
Um. Excuse me.
Don't start thinking.
I swear a vast majority of the time they just randomize the first order of battle for some reason. Alright, we need to... one plum basket. And a plum here.
The herb of grace. This is all I need.
Awesome. Another beast battle? Whoever would have expected it?
A dragon. This place is a dragon's lair?
Rah!
I have heard the legends and master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh, I scarce imagined this day would cometh. But cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftonds?
Ooh.
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
No. No, you do not.
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Rude. Rude, champ.
Why? Do I smell so foul?
Probably.
'Tis not thy smell.
Though it is quite foul.
Art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the...
Oh, get wrecked.
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest. But listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them.
Entirely fair.
Thy dreams,
Hmm.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Oh, that's so nice. Hello, can we... There we... That's what I wanted to do. Don't mind me, just managing my extensions in the background.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
Ah!
Then so am I.
Dragon scales are impenetrable. And he stares majestically before me. This is dragon, hey? Let's find out what the dragon's weak to. Light and axes can hit him.
Come if thou darest.
Oh, he's untamable. Boo.
Anger and not
All right.
Mm. I think we BP boost you. Rune Lord. Light Rune. Whoops, didn't use axe. Lux Envoyer.
And that's that.
Nice. Get melted, dragon.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? This must be the Herb of Grace. Now to leave this forest and... Rah!
Come in, Linda.
It's all right, Lind. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest hath been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us. Not for a while yet. Come and Lind. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. And now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse. Rawr.
waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the
Showing us the way.
Don't mind.
Do you know the way?
Terry where he likes, can't he?
Well, most places that a man likes.
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tearing. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
Ooh, I bet he likes
I
us.
most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
Give him a smooch. Mwah.
What a strange man.
I agree. We should be able to tame those bosses. Although, to be fair, like, they should only be tameable with 1% of their health or something abysmally small. There she is. Found the herb of grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee. Can only imagine.
And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knowest it was there? Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman to coateth her words in sugar, art thou? Same bitch. Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wishest. In 2 rounds, we blew it up with elemental light.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put 2 words together. Surely he was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear. What gain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee. Too soon for that. You can thank me once Sinatra is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. Poggies.
Shucks.
Wow, shucks. What is it, Alvin? Oh, nothing. Just admiring the compounding in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew 'em, that's for sure. How dost thou judging a medicine to be good or bad? Oh, that's easy. It's right here. Why art thou poking me in the chest? Because I'm making a point. The answer's in here. Get it? A good medicine has heart and soul. the heart and soul of the one that made it, and the old lady has oodles of both. I see. Thou couldst have just said that without the poking. True.
You are honored.
That's me!
I am, and thou one of the knights ardent.
Big stretch.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
You're excused.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yep.
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for more.
Oh.
The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and master with me.
Pogs. And so does Hannah leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination, the city of Marceline, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. It's all the way down here, right? Right. Alright, before we do this one, friends, I'm going to go make another cup of coffee. Please feel free to use this short ad break as a chance to stand up and have a stretch. You know you need one. Eco for a turn. Or pow. Get some honey in this tea. Start this tale. Yes, we know all of this. We literally just did it.
Here.
So this is Marceline. Eliza must be somewhere here.
I see.
Too hot for thee, girl? I cannot blame thee. This sun is merciless, even without a coat of fur. But thou shalt stay by my side. Thou art a stalwart friendlind. Come in, let us find Eliza, then some shade. Right. We made it! Water! I need water! This heat is killing me. But I guess this is all my fault. I should have just stocked up on water. It's not that bad. Stay in thy whimpering. It's just, I'm not used to this. I'm a merchant, not a strong hunter like you. Hearest thou Linden complaining? I did, earlier. I'm not a giant leopard either. There, Tressa. Thou art a good girl. It will be all right. Meow? Let's have a look at our provisions. We don't need many of these. Don't need many of those. None of that, none of this. The Knights Ardente are up here, if I recall. Pray pardon me, my lady, but you, Hanit of the Darkwood?
Just so.
I am. I have come to meeting with Eliza. I mean, it doesn't? This game came out way before the Sonic movie. Ah, splendid. We have been awaiting your arrival. Please come with me. Begging your pardon, Lady Eliza, but Hanit, the huntress, has arrived.
Thank you.
Thank you, good sergeant. Tis good to see you again, my friend. Pray tell me of your quest. Have you found a way to cure Zanata?
Yes.
I have. The curse can be broken, but only by slaying the monster that caused it. Then all is not lost, for we have found the beast. It lurks in an ancient ruin to the west of here. The locals call it Grimsand. And yet, how do you mean to defeat Red Eye? Even Zanata himself was no match for the fiend.
If thou wilt.
I found a way to protect myself from its curse.
Excellent.
Truly? Then we may have cause to hope after all. Hallelujah. I will leave for the ruins at once.
I think not.
Why? Just keep on... Wait, Hanat, there is one more thing you should know. Ooh, just one thing. When Red Eye entered the ruins, many of the monsters that lived there once fled before it. They began to roam the surface, threatening travelers and farmers alike. General Lenaire led the city guard into the sands to drive them off. And they have yet to return. The plan was to march towards the ruins and dispatch any monsters roaming the surface. I scarce imagine they would venture within, but not even Zanata was an equal of that beast. No matter... Oh, no sneeze? Sneeze? Yes, no? Oh, excuse me. No matter how many men he marches with, General Linar cannot hope to defeat it. Then let us pray that he did not findeth it. I bet you he found it, and we are gonna have to fight him. Meanwhile, in the Grimsand ruins. No! Heaven save us, my legs turned to stone! God's teeth, this cannot be! Run, bitch! This is a massacre! Fall back! Fall back, I say! Captain Raff, get the men to safety! But, sir!
Listen up.
I'll keep the beast busy. You must not, sir! Not alone. Let me... You have your orders, Captain? Go! Yes, sir. We should probably go find the tavern as well. Yo, it's Ali, and he's dead. There you are. 510, that's daylight robbery. Not this way. Have you heard? The hunting party has returned. It has been some time, has it not? Indeed, I'd feared the worst. The soldiers that marched against the monsters, they haven't returned. And yet, what is this bodeful mood that pervadeth the air? Elio! Where is my Elio? Machu Picchu, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. Why are they back now? I saw monsters roaming in squalls round the ruins just this morn. It's only a matter of time before they reach the town. Father is dead! Sing it! Not so! It's not, kid. He's, like, just turned to stone. So the battle was lost.
Indeed.
This is Captain Ra. He says the regiment was nearly annihilated. Woo! You must be the apprentice of the great hunter Zanata. Many of my men died today. I cannot let their sacrifice be in vain. We shall rearm, re-equip, and do whatever is required to bring down that goddamned fiend.
Could you?
Pray, lend us your aid. Ah, you got it.
Yes.
Of course, 'tis why I'm here.
I am most pleased to see you return safe, Captain.
I fear there is no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a
Rip.
coward.
You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we would be all but doomed. Now, we would hear your report.
By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins themselves. 'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen. But that was not the worst of it.
Ooh.
Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone.
Whoop. Y'all, this is a basilisk.
Statues, insensible to all around them.
We just need to get ourselves a mirror shield.
Tell me one thing, Captain.
Your Highness?
Did these men fight bravely to the end?
Of course they did.
Everyone.
I also need to,
I see. That will be all, Captain.
I believe in you. Captain, you did good.
However, this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged.
Begging your highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the
True.
red-eye beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse.
Is this true?
Yes.
You heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom?
We have this cool herb. Basically a mirror shield.
I can protect myself from the petrification, your leave.
Can you defeat it?
I swear on my life.
Hmm.
I will bring the beast
Yo, this music is
and
like.
free your men from its baleful curse.
What is your name, girl?
I am called Hunnet.
Honnet. I see the glitter of steel in your eye. Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it.
Oh, Pog.
This time, you will be that hero for us.
Agreed.
By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins.
Heck him up, Captain.
Shall sally with you.
We shall escort
Ooh.
safely to the entrance.
Would you feel that? The music intensified.
Very good. Honnet, slay this beast and return safely to us.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I shall.
Hunnet.
We may yet succeed, Hanit. Now we have the might of the whole city behind us. King Galim is a forthright man. He looked me square in the eye and entrusted me with the future of his realm. It is the mark of a great leader to have the courage to make difficult choices. True that. Courage? Nay. Wisdom, I say. The wisdom to look into a young woman's heart and see the strength and resolve within.
Well, well.
Lowly hunter though I am. Girl! You have killed 4 of the 13 gods of this land. And by the end of this game, I have a feeling you'll have killed 5. These are good people with a good king. They deserve my help as much as anyone in this world.
Indeed.
Out here in the desert, people must work hard to save every drop of water they find. They learn they must work together and share their fortunes and burdens alike. They must trust each other and work as one, or die. The harsh sands have shaped them to loyal, generous, and honest folk.
I see.
Then it would behoove me ill to letten them down. 'Tis as Master always saith, betrayest not the trust of others, lest thou betrayest thine own honour.
Well said.
Wise words. Pog Cheems, thank you so much for hanging out, my friend. Have an amazing rest. Hopefully, your paper does super well. Thank you for that compliment, my friend. Prevail, and you will save not only your master, but a king and his people. Yes, I will not rest until this red eye is slain. The battle will not be an easy one. Steel yourself as best you can and speak to me when you are ready. Alright, well, I'm going to explore this castle because I don't think I've been in here. Oh, I have. Ooh. I'll hear the troubled banter in a second. No, I don't think I'll take that just for the increase in accuracy.
Listen.
I don't really need to see this side story. Oggies. Betray us not to the trust of others, eh? First and foremost, I hunt Red-Eye to save my master from his fate. But I will also help. But I also will to help in the people of this land. I cannot afford to fail. My quarry must be slain. My honor as a hunter demandeth it. When I set my sights on my quarry, I'm as dogged as you. Different sort of quarry, though. Thou speakest of thievery. Doesn't sit right with you, eh? To think we're more alike than different. If you choosen to take in pride in thy work, I shall not tell in thee that thou art wrong. Choose to take pride? That's an interesting way to put it. Thou canst be proud of thy deeds or not. The choice is thine. Now, there's something no one can steal. What's that? Another's pride. Well, you can't steal it, but you can take it away. Alright, where's the save point? No save point? We're all healed up. Let's begin. Oh, wrong one. Shoulder to shoulder, men herd him in. Stand firm, give as good as you get. Really, you want to be giving better than you get. Because, you know, otherwise you're just breaking even. Nights are done. Form a cordon around Hanit. With me, we'll carve a path through the ruins. Charge! The way is open. Drive through, protect Hanit. Godspeed, Huntress. Aye, thou hast my gratitude. Now let's finish off these beasts for the King of Marceline. For Marceline!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to us. We shall not lose this battle. Take care, Rennet. May your arrows fly true.
I am ready.
So, Red-Eye hideth in these ruins. Wow.
This bodeth ill.
Thou feelest it too, eh, girl? A grim pall hangeth in the air. Danger lurketh ahead, though we cannot see in its form. Letting us tread carefully here. You can do it, Harnett. Don't let those men's sacrifices be in vain. You'll slay that red-eyed fiend for all our sakes. It's as good as done, right? Such is mine intention. But we aren't bound to tread in with care, Alphen. I sense a terrible presence, like nothing I have felt before. You ain't getting scared, are you? 'Cause you've come too far to fail now. You're this close to saving your master. Just so, and when this is over, I shall buy thee a mug of thy favourite spirit. When your master's up and about, we'll all drink together. Master wouldn't liken that. Far too much. It's settled then. First save your master, then we'll hit the ale house. After all, you two have been through a reunion. After all you've been through, a reunion has got to be celebrated. Am I right? Thou speakest truly, but Alphen, he will not care about the reason, only that spirits be served. Ha! A man after my own heart. Now, let's go thaw out that master of yours. I'll have to remember to turn off evasive maneuvers before the boss fight. But until then... we'll take advantage of it. Nice, healing grape.
I'll make this quick. Here goes nothing. The stars fall.
No light, no dark, no wind.
Ignis Arctic.
No fire.
My turn now.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's do like, oh, bows, nice. Yeah, it's Tressa.
That'll do her.
Coming, if thou darest. Raining arrows up on.
Thunder? Not weak to thunder. Interesting. Or ice. Yikes.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Raining arrows up on.
This probably kills it.
You got more than you bargained for.
Got him. Yeah, that thing hit hard. Ooh. Foggies, energizing pomegranates. We can always use more of those.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Ignis Arctic.
Off we go! Ooh, thought you could hide from me. No, no, no. That's probably the way forward. What's back here? There's a save point in this direction. Interesting.
Out of my way.
Holy frickin' moly, Gabo! What is that? Welcome. Hello. I don't think you managed to see, but last time I was talking to you, Gabo, the character that we made together was fucking fighting off an army, and we won. Yeah, we had a like a more of a theater style combat that the DM had set up. It was pretty fucking pog. And there was like 3 waves of enemies just like coming at us. For the first wave, we spent like 6 days setting up some... What's the spell? The fucking rune spell that you can like store a spell into it. So we put a bunch of the druid spell that's really good at killing people that march through it on that. And so they just come riding at us on these fucking chocobo looking... Cliff of Warding, that's it. Chocobos. And I'm like standing up in the battlements and I'm like, yep. I speak the word of power, which is like mushrooms rule or some shit. Because our druid's a circle of spores druid. And then... most of them just die and fall into the fucking punji pits we'd made. And some of them, they managed to get close, and I'm like, I make it rain ice on them. And well, they all died, because sorcerers are the best at war. And then wave 2 comes. We didn't fare so well there. They got to the wall on that one, and then I'm like, I rain ice on them. And our Warlock cast Thunderbolt and managed to kill them off. And then as like the 3rd wave of elites approached, I was like, I use all of my sorcery points, make another 5th level spell slot, and cast Orb of Death, or it's like... I cast Blight on the guy. Now, I managed to miss, but whatever. Blight still does a shit ton of damage if it misses. And then my DM's like, most of those damage dice showed a 4. Your wild magic triggers. And I'm like, fine. And so I rolled a 6 on the wild magic table. And this fucking machine starfish spawned. Yep. I guess we like Aerostorm. Conveniently for me, my character like 2 sessions earlier was like, I'm gonna sell this magic stuff that I never use because I never in melee, and buy this a cube of force. And I'm like, I go to, so if I press the button on this and yeet it over there, because this thing was probably going to kill me in melee. Like, I only had level 3 spell slots left. But I'm like, can I trap it in a cube of force for a minute? Because it was only going to stick around for a minute before disappearing. And he's like, yeah, I'll allow it. So I'm just like, I press the button and throw the cube. It was really fucking pog. But yeah, the way we've been handling wild magic is not just like every so often the DM will make me roll. It's like, yeah, that's like a couple of doubles on the dice. Make you roll on it. That's fair. It makes like so much more sense, especially in the context of my character. I'm just like, yeah, this is some real chaotic shit. Most of them leveled up. All right, let's continue. I love it. It's so good. We're on our 4th part right now. I finished Cyrus, and now I have like these 4 people, and we haven't done Alson's path. All right, it's boss time.
These are the guards from Marceline.
Rah! Ooh, spooky. Oh, that's kind of pog.
I do not understand. This creature's heart. I cannot read it. I can sense the feelings of every beast, every monster. But from this one,
Hello, nothing. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? Speed of running gens 1 to 5? Just like all at once, or just getting a decent PB and moving on to another generation? I can sense the feelings of every beast.
still, my task remaineth the same.
You mean to tell me it's your birthday, and because I haven't checked Facebook, I don't know this shit? Chat, can we get some, like, Feels birthdays for nothing? I don't even have that emote. Fuck that. This is like do I have something? Oh, Pog, I have this. We're like, fucking party time for nothing. Nothing. You are a smart, strong, intelligent individual. You have nothing to be nervous about. You, sir, will pass your exams with flying colors. Let's get back to this one. I believe in you.
Taken people from us, and we shall have them back. If thou art ready, then so am I.
An ill foreboding pervades the battlefield. Look, I just haven't had a chance to, like, shave it properly. I do have a trimmer back there. It's just like, my brain is being dumb and refuses to let me use it, which is so stupid. Hello, Sudoku. Welcome in. I believe in you, Gabo. You are fast human. But yeah, I'm like 90% sure we're just gonna trim this back to a 1, maybe a 0. I just need to find which boss that red eye. Very good. What are you vulnerable to? Light, fire, staff, bows, and daggers. Interesting. I think... One, two, three... I think we just like... Bop him with this. Holy heck, 4 months, Mom! Welcome back to the berry patch! Ah! Hello! Hi! Can someone tell Mum the stream goes well, just in case she can't hear me? And, like, fingers crossed she gets that good internet soon. We need to Rune Lord. Light Rune on yourself. And then we, like, Sorcerer skill, do Lux Convergence. Sudoku, what are you cooking? War Master. Yata. Garasu. We're just, like, beating up on this, evil nerd. Hoggies! I should probably get some vegetable matter into me as well.
Here goes nothing.
I'm going to use... Duly noted, duly noted. Let's go. I noticed you tried to do that the other day. I'm like, oh, did Smum forget? No, that's great. We have the amazing... What was it? Sarah, the emote by Lysol, the one by Abby, and of course the amazing flower by Chamomile. What was I doing? Oh, we're concocting purifying dust, essence of pomegranate.
Try this.
Yes, pomegranates.
What next?
Okay, so if I'm correct, he should now be weak to... Keelin's Horn. Ooh, that's big damage. Ooh, 7 shields.
Bring it on.
We need to use the item that'll break her out of unconsciousness.
Try this. Out of my way.
You need to use Lux Convergence. I'm so glad that people actually enjoy my emotes. Sword? Sword. Guardian Lion Dog! Chop, 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 chop. Jesus Christ, this thing has 100,000 health. Holy heck, Gabo, thank you so much for subscribing to me with your Prime Gaming. There's like millions of creators you could have chosen and you chose me. I'm honored. Welcome back to the Berry Patch. I hope you enjoy your emotes, my friend. Time for Therion to do his thing and just like massive amounts of damage. Oh, he's dead, Jim.
Don't start things you can't
Everybody say goodbye to the red eye. No problemo. Have a great time going outside. Stay safe and enjoy the show, Gabo. Thank you so much for stopping by. Goodbye, Red Eye. What evil is this? Doth this mean the curse is listed? The devil take ye, monster! I can move again! I'm saved! The beast is slain.
Truly?
But how? By your hand? Well, multiple people helped. Not just I. The city guard and the knights Ardante. We fought as one. Pop, pop. Swoons! I can taste the air again! Look, I'm flesh and blood! We are saved! Hallelujah!
I'm in your debt.
Wondrous well. How can we thank you for this miracle? No thanks.
Nay.
Thou needest not. I had cause of my own to slay in the beast. But if thou wilt show and thanks, leave us this place and take us thy men back home to their king. His Majesty waiteth anxiously for good tidings.
Understood.
Then I will tarry not one moment. By your leave, milady. Off you go, lads. Back to the king.
Excellent.
The curse is broken, but have master been saved?
Behold, my fellows! Hanit the Huntress, slayer of Red Eye, has returned!
Oh, that's me!
General Lenar tells me of your exploits. You have slain the menace.
Chat, does anybody want a cookie? I have one left. This is your last chance. If you don't want it, I'm gonna eat it. Cookie? No? Okay.
You saved my poor men and our city. You are our savior, and we are forever in your debt.
What I did was for my own avail.
True.
Perhaps so, Huntress. propose a banquet in your honor.
Hmm.
But alas, I divine that you will not tarry here with us.
I cannot, Highness. I must see with mine own eyes if my master hath been freed from the curse.
Of course. General Lennar.
Sire, my men are ready to escort the huntress at your command.
I won't need your help, guys.
I informed King Kalim of your circumstances. He ordered preparations be made in advance.
You fought the Red Eye to bring your master to life. My soldiers recovered the instant it was slain. Pray, go to his side at once.
I.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Think nothing of it. But perhaps when your quest is done, you would grace us with your presence once more.
Roger, Roger.
And then we may throw the banquet you deserve.
You honor me. I hope that day shall come soon.
Same.
Not far now.
God's mercy! What is that fiend?
Oh!
Come, Linda, with me.
It's just a direwolf. Oh, no, it's not just a direwolf. It's a tiger! Let's fuck him up.
Look out!
Oh, he's dead. Hagen, hello.
Hagen, if thou art here, then...
Master?
What ho, Hornet!
Excuse me, what did you call me? Rude.
Don't tellin' me thou'st grown again.
Probably.
Not in height, master. But if thou speakest of experience, then yes.
About, like, 62 levels of experience, to be exact.
Ah, that must be it. Hope I didn't cause thee too much trouble.
Just a little bit.
Some, master. And I was worried for a spell.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Then I guess I owe thee an apology.
Thou certainly dost.
Stay, my dear. That was thy cue to say not at all.
Nah.
And not just to me. To Natalia, Susanna, and Eliza as well.
True.
They had us all worried.
Get wrecked. Imagine turning to stone and telling no one.
But no matter. Rest assured, I'll make an apology to each and every one.
Oh, how nice.
And then I shall thank them too, for good measure.
Thou dost not.
Hunnet, thank thee. Thou'st done me proud.
Yeah, that old man is strong if he's picking her up with one hand. He's like Master Roshi.
Blushing, art we? Perhaps thou'st not grown that much after all.
Kick him in the balls.
And thou clearly hast learned nothing from this misadventure.
True.
Oh, a man my age hath learned all the things he ever will, I'm afraid.
Begging your pardon, sir. We just wanted to thank you.
No problems.
Oh, quite. Think nothing of it. Art thou hurt?
Nothing that won't mend soon enough.
Poggies. The travelers are great.
Good to hear.
That's all we wanted.
So, where were we? Ah, yes. Thou were about to tell me of thine adventures.
It's a long story. Wouldst thou hear in it all?
Ooh.
Every last word.
Oh, what a good master.
The journey I had taken was but a short episode in my life. But I would come into telling the tale of it many times in the years to come. For the first time as a hunter, I found a story that was mine alone.
Hey, there was 3 other people that helped you.
It was my first story, but not my last.
True.
But those are tales for another day. And so I end my story here. Thou canst always come to our village to hear in it again.
Ooh.
Though I warn you, it may not be the same with every telling.
No story is, especially if it's a good one. Hi, Sam. How you doing? How was your time at Taste Stream? Holy moly, Neo, what is up? That's fine. Oh, Poggies! Cinnamon's the best at fashion, it would seem. I'm longing to visit my husband. He's working in Boulder Fall. Okay, we'll escort you. Wait, do you need... what about you? Of course, of course. Definitely not. Did we finish this quest? I think so. Let's see if they try to, like, stop us from leaving. Now, how you doing? Alright, so, we finished that quest. We're gonna go pick up Ulbrich. Oh, heck! Speak of an amazing human and he raids! What the heck? What is up? Hello, Tay and Zia! Welcome in! "38-hour weeks? Woo! Hey, Tay, how you doing? How was your fashion show? Zia! What is up? I'm great! Thank you for asking. Cinnamon, can you also give Zia a shout out? I know she doesn't stream a lot, but like, she deserves a shout out. And one for Neo, because like, whoosh, putting you to work. Hell yeah. Thanks, Cinnamon. So damn... Oh, Poggies. Great to hear that you're receiving some love as well. Yo, you made Max an emo? That's hella cool. His name is Ulbrich, and he is a warrior here in Cobblestone, a remote village in the Highlands. He hires out his sword under the assumed name Berg. Once a great knight, he lost his land and liege, as well as his reason for wielding a sword. Ooh. Maybe we can turn off this. Hey, you stream at your own pace, Zia. It's fine. I'll just do like a cursed remake of it for him. Yeah. Yeah. Yet, one fateful day, bandits raid the village he now calls home, stealing off with his protege, the young Philip. Ulrich takes the sword in his hands and sets off after the brigands. He will need worthy allies on the path he has chosen. Actually, Cinnamon, can you change the exclamation point raid command for me to make it just like berry hearts, love raid berry hearts, and then like a space, and then one with generic like global emotes? Do Majora's Mask video? Ooh, Pog, yes. Ulrich. Tressa can take a break for now. Let's be at the beginning of the tale. Yo, Pons, what the fuck? Long time no see, my friend. Thank you, Sin. 8 years ago. Hells! Is he mad or beast? Ooh.
He's but one, yet fights like a score.
True.
Gods have mercy. That's the unbending blade of Hornburg.
Hope you're doing well, Puns.
Ulrich Eisenberg. You know my name, and so to business. Who will be the next to die?
50-hour weeks? That's so many hours! Merciless Lucifer!
It's you who'll be dying. Look about you. We have the numbers.
I somehow feel he will win this fight.
To Sir Ulbricht's side, men. The blackguards have had their way for long enough.
True. Get him!
Matters not. We're done here.
Breath of the Wild. Although, yes, I know, it's not a Zelda game. Yo, I love it. It's amazing. I don't know, like, if Max says the magic word, I might just have to. This is not a top 3, this is just like a 3 best. Remember that. But also, Breath of the Wild is Skyrim. It just has a Zelda skin. The second one and third one is probably... Phantom Hourglass. I had a lot of fun with that game. And Skyward Sword was really good.
Sir Ulbrich, I feared we would be too late.
Tay. He said the magic word, so like... It's out of my hands, I have to send it to him. They're all breakfast. It will be too late. Look, Breath of the Wild, I call it not a Zelda game because it's not a game that uses the Zelda formula. Good boy, Tay. I'm proud of you.
Just so. Our foe attacked from both flanks. We have no orders from the crown. This concerns me.
His Majesty is well guarded, sir.
Oh, it has a story, but it's like not a very rich one compared to some of the other story-based Zelda games.
Sir Erhard is with me. I know this.
It's just like an exploration-based RPG versus a story-based role-playing, the railroaded RPG.
There is no stronger knight in the realm, other than yourself, of course. With Sir Erhard at his side, surely His Majesty is in no danger.
God, this music's such a bop. I prefer Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time. Mostly because it's a little bit more sandboxy and I prefer the sandbox format.
Perhaps not.
Hate sand. Sand is garbage. It's like, gets hot in the sun, burns your feet. Nah, none of that for me.
I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this ground.
Be safe, and may the gods guide your blade.
And yours, Sir Ulbrich.
To state it correctly, Sin, it's more like it's a game in the Zelda franchise. And honestly, I hope that Breath of the Wild 2 is a lot more like Breath of the Wild than it is like other Zelda games. People out here like, there was only 400. Bitch, there was 120 shrines. If you divide those by 10 and just turned them into a dungeon, you had 16 shrines in that, 16 dungeons in that game, minimum. Oh no, what's happened?
His Majesty's own guard, slain to the last man. Who could have done such a thing?
Who?
Where is Erhard?
Who could it be now?
So, it was you.
It was Erhard! We've been betrayed. My liege!
Erhard, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, he's dead. Having more story in Breath of the Wild 2 won't be a bad thing. It's just like, I don't want to be railroaded into the dungeon aspect of it.
What have you done?
Ooh, who's your main, Puns?
Have you not eyes? The king is dead by my hand.
What madness? What treachery is this?
No madness. Call it treachery, if you will.
I mean, that's literally what it is.
I thought you a friend. A brother.
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords like this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
Aww.
As I see yours.
Ah, saved one trick for the day I knew would come.
That's really not how it works.
Always the same dream.
I dreamed a dream.
Ah, Philip. What is it?
Crivens, how did you know it was me, sir?
One must always be on his guard, even when he rests. Yes, a knight.
Oops.
No, I am no knight. Just a man with a sword, and nothing more.
Oh, poor thing.
If you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do half of what you do.
True.
I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking
Ooh,
for
the headman's looking for us.
Says he wants a word. He didn't say about what.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes, sir. I'll go on ahead and let him know, sir. He'll be...
Oop.
How many years has it been since Hornburg fell?
Many. Many years, I'm willing to bet.
I wandered aimlessly.
Ooh.
After a time, I came to this village. Here, I earned my keep as a hired sword.
Can we get some coziness in chat? Say goodnight to the amazing Neo. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate you. Like, this much. Maybe even this much.
Defending the villagers from bandit raids. Teaching young men how to handle a blade. Not a glamorous life, but it puts food on my plate. A man like me knows only the battlefield, worth only as much as the blade at my side, and the arm that swings it.
Oh, the poor man. He's being so hard on himself.
My sworn liege. What does that make me? For years, I've asked myself...
It's not your fault you couldn't see betrayal coming.
No answer still. At least, not one I like.
Actually, if you, like, exclamation point goodnight and do whatever you want with that one. Also, feel free to use, like, no, there's nothing in it, but you can make it if you want. Feel free to use this one as well.
But that's enough brooding for one morning. The headman's waiting.
Sure.
Berg, sir.
Ho there.
Dawn patrol, sir. Nothing to report.
I see.
Good to hear it. Two of you today. Usually only one man does the rounds.
Yes.
Aye, sir. Headman thought it best. There's brigands in the hills of late. Poor merchant gutted for his coin purse just yesterday. Was a grisly sight, sir.
Indeed.
These are dangerous times. One can never be too careful. I hear the headman is looking for me.
Just so.
Oh, beautiful. He mentioned that, sir. He should still be over there, over in the square. Now, if you'll excuse us, sir, morning patrol resume rounds. Alright, real quick before we continue with this story, friends, I'm going to go for a short walk. I would take this time if I was you to stand up, have a stretch, go get yourself a drink as well.
I'll be right back.
I will be right back. Eat paper return. Off to the headman. Ah, Berg, there you are. Good morning to you, sir.
I see.
Morning to you both. Philip said you wanted to see me. Yes, yes, I'll get straight to the point. We've had reports of bandits in the hills.
I see.
I see you've doubled your patrols.
Why, yes.
Yes, I was hoping to ask for your aid. With bandits lurking, the villagers daren't venture into the hills. We cannot check the traps, nor collect firewood. It's quite the predicament, to say the least. Leave it to me. Where can I find these thieves? As for the precise location of their den, I fear I cannot say. I sent some of the men out searching, but... In the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills? Our men are keen, but they don't know a pommel from a pike, if you get my meaning.
As you wish.
Consider it done.
Beg pardon?
Sir, if 'twould not be a burden, might my Philip join the training? If he is willing, so am I. Consent is key. Oh, he's more than willing, sir. I assure you. Been pestering me for weeks to ask you. That's a brave lad. The boy has pluck and ambition. And he could find a worse man to look up to than Berg here. Ever since my husband died in the war, you know. It's just, the boy's getting to that age where he needs a father. Oh, no, I did not mean to say... Your boy is already a credit to the village. Yo, she wants to get in his pants. It would be my honor to train him.
How can I ever repay you?
You are too kind, sir. It's settled then. Train the lad as well, and see that he does his mother proud.
I see.
I will.
It's a good day for battle. Have at you.
Get chopped on, nerd.
The thrill of the fight.
Ah! Got me again. You attack with boldness, but you leave yourself open. And so, a simple counterblow quickly strikes you down. You must remember, balance in all things.
I see.
Balance. Right. I'll try to remember that, sir. Can we give Ulrich, like, a better sword? No. A battle! Fair and square, 2 arms. It's always an honor to train with a warrior of your skill, sir.
It's a good day for battle. Have at you.
Chippity chop, slap slap. Oh, we leveled up, let's go! That's no good, sir. We're no match for the likes of you. You are too hesitant. It's important to protect yourself, it's true. But you will never win a fight if you lack the courage to strike. If you say so, sir. That said, if you fought side by side, you might complement each other well.
Indeed.
I was just thinking that myself, sir.
Just so.
Better than the sum of our parts, hey, sir? What do you say, friend? Fight side by side? 2 heads are better than 1, eh? Now to beat up on this little kid.
What's this?
Something the matter, sir? What? No, sorry. It's a fine idea. Train together, and you will be capable soldiers one day.
Yes.
So,
I thank you.
the 2 of us will go on patrol, then. By your leave.
I see.
Yes, good. If you would. Sir, me neck, please!
No.
You are not ready yet. You need to work on your form. Oh! Do the drills I showed you, and you'll be sparring soon enough. You have talent, lad.
I do?
I do!
I see.
Not many boys your age take to the sword so quickly, and I've trained my share. Heavens! Thank you, sir! My father, he's, gone, sir. Died in the war. So I've heard. Mother's looked after me ever since. All on her own, sir. But soon I'll be a man grown, and it'll be my turn to take care of her. She is a lucky woman to have a son so brave.
Hey, thanks.
So, you see why I've got to get stronger, sir? I have to protect Mother and everyone in the village. After all she's done for me, I owe her that much. I, too, had someone once to protect. Sir? It's nothing, lad. Just old memories. Keep at your training and you'll be a strong man before long.
You got it.
I will, sir. When I was a young boy, my father, he died in the wars, and now Mum cares for me. Mayhap I should make a round of the village. Ah! Brigands! We're under attack! Berg, sir! Brigands from the hills! These dirty peasants don't know their place. We outnumber them. Surround them. Stick a blade in their backs before the boss finds out Swinard slowed us down. Do your worst, you brutes. You'll not be getting past us. Damn it all, these Swinards know how to fight. Sir. Good work, men. You did well to hold them off. But I'll take over from here. And who the hell think you supposed to be? He's a bleeding fool if he thinks he can take us all. Ooh, so he's got a fancy blade, eh? I know your sort. Edge Knight, I've cut down my share of your betters. I'm telling ya, this one's trouble. Indeed. You both have the right of it, but I'm a common hedge knight with no name to speak of. But if you've come looking for trouble, you've found it. Stow it, or I'll cut your tongue. Enough prattle. Let's cure him.
This battle is truly joy. Out of my way! Victory! My blade is unbending! I will cut you down!
Chop chop. You can handle a blade, aye, but this ain't the end of it. When the boss hears about this, you're a dead man, you hear? We'll see about that, won't we? Help, my boy! Let me go, you Hmm? Oh, heck, they're kidnapping Philip! Rude! Oh, Berg, sir, they took him from me. My poor Philip, he was trying to protect me, but those animals... Damn it all! Forgive me, sir, there were so many of them, and... It doesn't matter now. We have to save the lad. We know where they are now. Holed up in a cave deep in the mountains.
Indeed.
Then, let's go. Gods only know what they'll do to him. Wait. But sir, we have to do something. They might kill the boy. If you leave now, who will protect the village from the feast return? No, you would be playing right into their hands. Gods of mercy, is there nothing we can do, sir?
I see.
I'll go after the boy. Alone? But, sir, even you! You stay and guard the village. At least until you're sure they're not coming back. Chief?
Forgive me.
You are the boy's, our only hope. Can you do this, Berg?
As you wish.
Consider it done.
Oh, heavens.
Please, sir, bring back him safe. Bring him back safe.
On my blade.
You have my word. And so, I must go and save the boy from those ruffians. What's that you say? You wish to lend me your hand? You seem like you could hold your own... To say the least. It would be my honor to call you a comrade. Philip has been taken by the brigands' den north of the village. We must make haste. Excuse me. We'll make him at least do a little bit of damage. Berg, sir, the brigands are holed up yonder cave. It's surely the most dangerous, sir. Best prepare before setting out. City, see a marching band.
I will cut you down.
Where's the nearest tavern?
No. Look who's come. Have you lost something, Hedge Knight? Move aside before I cut you in two. You have courage. Okay. Just who are ye, anyway? Never seen no hedge knight swing a blade the way ye do.
Indeed.
Then you'll step aside if you know what's good for you.
The hell?
You're on our land now, hedge knight. We give the orders here. I think not. You have skill, but you're a man like any other, and you'll bleed as red. Get him!
I will not fail. The battle is truly joyful. I will cut you down.
Get wrecked, nuts.
The thrill of the fight.
Be strong, lad. I'm coming for you. Into the brigand's den. Ooh. That's not the way to go? Horseship? Nope.
Letting us begin.
Ignis Marte. Where's the nearest tavern?
Ooh, a copper lantern. We're definitely going to need to save before this fight. Mm-hmm.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Here goes nothing. The stars fall. That's what I'm talking about.
Do tell me about this friend of yours. Knows how to fight, does he?
That's right.
He sure does. He's stronger than all of you put together. You won't stand a chance. Stronger than all of us. That's a laugh. The boy's daft. It's not a joke. Stop laughing. You hear that, mates? This hedge knight's the strongest blade in the realm. Well, if he thinks he can best all of us, he's more of a madman than the knight. This ain't a fairy tale, boy. Ah. Welcome back, Alejandro. I hope your food was great. Real knights don't piddle away their days in the company of swinnards. If he's a knight from the stories, a damsel in distress might serve as better bait. Reckon we should go back for the mum? Hoggy Woggy! Stop it! You won't be laughing when Sabine comes through with you! Saberg? Now there's a frightening name. Look, me arms all a trembling. Shut up, all of you. Boss? Reckon the boy's got more courage than the lot of you all. And more wits to boot. So, less yammering and more sharpening your stabbers. Boss, ain't no way this hedge knight'll follow us here, unless he's mad and all. Well, he's mad, but like, not that kind of mad. The bad kind of mad. You know, this kind of mad. Aye. Ain't like he's his own son or nothing. Why should he care? 'Cause he's bonking the mother, duh. Why indeed? Things could get interesting. Though, if he does, sure. Anyways, I had a soft spot for men with more courage than sense. Like the boy here. What do you say, laddie? Care to join our little family? We're always looking for men with pluck. I'll never join you! I'm going to be a brave warrior, like Sir Berg. Hear that, men? The boy says he's too good for banditry. Think you're the only one who feels that way, boy? Let me tell you something. What is it, boss? Sir!
Sorry I'm late. Got held up along the way.
Aye, look. It's the mighty Sir Berg in the flesh.
Smile.
He is mad. And how did he get in here anyway? Where are the lookouts?
Dead.
Bleeding in the dirt, last I saw.
Got him.
Stay back!
Did he just... He parried the boss's blow.
He's about to do a bit more than that.
Never seen no one do that before. You're quick, all right. And strong. Clearly, no common hedge knight, are you?
A little bit more than that.
You are no common brigand. Blade.
Like it, do you? It just so happens to be a present from an old friend.
Mmm.
Earhart? Oh, you know the man, do you now?
Well, he did stab me in the back.
Is his blade. As if I needed another reason to cut you down where you stand. How do you know Earhart, rogue? Speak, or I'll slice your throat.
Ooh, he real angry.
Is that it? I could see it in your eyes. They blazed like fire when you said his name. Look, I don't know what passed between you and Earhart. But if you're looking to ask questions of me, my
Vendetta.
you'll have to earn the right.
How about we just throw a shit ton of magic at you?
Ignis
Bye. Sayonara. I yield. Now, I will have my answers. How do you know Earthheart? We fought alongside each other as all, served together in a band of mercenaries. He was already an old hand when I signed up. Helped me out. Showed me the ropes. A sellsword. And where is he now? Damned if I know. When our group disbanded, we went our separate ways. After that, I drifted from one town to the next. Tried one trade, then another. But swinging a blade's the only thing that's ever come natural to me. So here I am. Times are lean and a man's got to make a living. Anyone could use a sword arm like yours. You could protect the people instead of stealing them. Stealing from them. Aye, I could, but honest work takes more wits than the gods saw fit to bless me with. Never meant to do anyone no harm, but life doesn't always give us a choice in the matter, does it? It generally does. Choice or no, you must answer for your crimes. I know the score, but I've got my men to think about too. What are you saying, boss? Easy now, men. The hedge knight has the right of it. I've got a lot more than blood on my hands. Live by the sword end. Well, you know how it goes. A man has to own up to what he's done.
No.
Enough blood's been spilled here today. Surrender, and I will see you and your men are not harmed. You do me a kindness, hedge knight, and so I'll do you one in return. I told you I don't know where Erdhart is. And I don't. I know someone who might. Gustav's his name. Sir Gustav. Some call him the Black Knight. Or other such fussed up nonsense. Erdhart taught us both how to use the sword back in the mercenary band. You should find him in Victor's Hollow. And this man will tell me where Erdhart is? He might. Then again, he might not. Still, if you want to find him that much, I reckon it's worth trying. I saw it in your eyes, Hedge Knight. They are dead like a fish. But the moment you saw my blade, they came to life. Dead? Have I truly been? What does a common thief know about men's souls? Berg, thank the gods you're safe. The villagers are well, sir.
That's right.
Round up the thieves and lock them in the village jail. Berg, I could swear I've heard that. Gods be good, Eisenberg! Should have known it. The way your eyes lit up when you saw Erdhart's blade. You're no Hedge Knight. You're Sir Ulbrich Eisenberg, the unbending blade. Huh? What? Blazers! The unbending blade?
Damn it.
They said he was slain when Hornburg fell. I've heard he lived, but scarce believed it until today. Is it true, sir? Are you a real knight?
No.
Long ago, lad. Long ago. Let us be on our way. We've kept your mother waiting long enough.
You got it.
Yes, sir. Sometime later. This village has been good to me, but it's time to move on. I shall find Erdhart, so they may find the reason why I wield this blade. To find a man named Gustav, and, God's willing, Erdhart himself.
Indeed.
Victor's Hollow, the man said. That's where I must go. I had stopped believing that one day I would don these clothes again. The journey will be a long one, and I've no reason to tarry. Well, that's the mountain pass. Wrong east. So, you truly mean? How dare you take my voice line?
You have shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it is we who owe you, friend.
No, nobody owns anyone.
It's mine to make. You would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live.
True that.
We won't ever forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
Aw, good job.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our home, at least.
True that.
Glad to hear it.
I'm sorry, sir. Philip, he wouldn't come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most likely.
Oh, what a typical little boy.
I understand. Tell the boy I'm counting on him to grow strong and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir. I will.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray come back and visit us.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
Thanks, bruh.
Thank you. And with that, I had best. It's all right. It was a good blow, lad. Getting strong.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger.
August. Then maybe I could.
I'll get stronger too. And we'll see each other again. You have my word.
You better not forget. The knight always keeps his word.
And thus, Albrecht the Knight set out on a new journey. He would find his former comrade, Erdhart, and ask him why he did what he did. And mayhap he would discover that which he had lost. The reason why he wields his blade. What fate await him? Only time can answer that. Friends, Romans, countrymen, chat. As much as I love you, it is time for the end of the stream. Thank you all just so fucking much for hanging out. Also, Cinnamon, I know you're here. Check it out. You don't even need to look at the VODs. Yo, Grumbly's playing Spore? Let's fight him. This person is a New Zealandish art nerd. But they're like playing Spore right now, so... And that's probably one of my favorite character builders of all time. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out. On Friday, we'll finish Albrecht's story. But until then, of course, remember, stay hydrated, and Barry loves you. Even when nobody else does.